Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, LaffinBoy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the very first episode of Tales from Laffin Land. Now, this happened a long time ago, and I think it wasn't very long after my middle brother, I'm the oldest, after my middle brother had gotten his driver's license. He got a 72, I think it was a 72, could be a 73 Dodge Charger from our cousin. Now the car looked good, and it was a 72 Charger, but it had a couple of issues. It didn't idle right, and a couple of things didn't work on it. Well, we decided we were going to go to Waco and pick up our little brother. He lived with he lived with our dad. He's a little bit older now and's got his own place. But we went up there, picked up our little brother, and we were just going to go cruising around Waco. We didn't really have any plans. But we decided to go over and visit one of my friends who lived off of Valley Mills Drive. Now, if you don't know Waco, then Valley Mills Drive is one of the main streets. It has generally a lot of traffic on it, and my friend lived off of Valley Mills Drive, and to get there, we went down this little, it's a little side street, and that little side street had a stoplight at the end of it. It was a little road leading to one of the busiest roads in Waco, and it was late at night, so that stoplight was red like 90% of the time. Anyway, it does have relevance to the story. Well, we went over to my friend's house, and my friend wasn't home. Now, this was, of course, a long time before cell phones. And, we decided we were just going to go back to Waco. I don't know where we were going. We were just going to go back into town. And what we did was we went back up that road, and as we're going up that road, my brother is trying to figure out which is the bright and which is the dim, because one of the things that didn't work on the car was the bright indicator. And as he's clicking back and forth, he flashed a cop. And, we get up to the end of that road. Light is, of course, red. The cop comes up behind us just before we get to the light, turns on his lights, and when my brother lets off the gas, the car dies. So the cop comes up to us, and the first thing he asks is either, "Why did you stop?" or "Why did you stop here?" Either way, what's going through my brother's mind is, there's a cop behind me, there's a red light in front of me, and my car dies. My car died. And, next thing, of course, the officer asked for my brother's driver's license and insurance. Well, my brother hands him his driver's license and asks me to get the insurance card, which kind of terrifies me because I remember what's in that glove box. Nobody else does. What was in that glove box was a little starter pistol. It was basically a big cap gun, but it looked like a .22 revolver. The only thing it was plastic, but it still looked like a .22 revolver. The only thing that really marked it was a little red thing on the end of the barrel, but you couldn't see the barrel because the barrel was inside the holster. Anyway, so that pistol is sitting right on top of the stack of papers that my brother wants me to get the insurance card from. So, being very careful not to look like I'm trying to pick that pistol up, I reach up there and I grab the top paper on that stack, and I grab the edge of it, and I'm picking it up, just making sure to slide that pistol right back on top of that stack of papers. I hand it to my brother, ask my brother, is that it? No. Of course. So I grab the next one, and I pick it up really, really carefully, and I hand it to my brother. Is that the next one? I mean, is that it? Nope. So I grab the third one, and I do the same thing, and really carefully, making sure that pistol stays right there on top of that stack of papers and doesn't fall out where where the officer can see it and freak out and shoot us all. Well, that's what's going through my mind. Hand him the third piece of paper. And I ask him, of course, is that it? He says, nope. So at this point, my brother is getting impatient. So he reaches over there and grabs about a half inch of the top of that stack of papers, pulls it out, not nearly as carefully as I was, and looks, and of course it was the next paper. But when he grabbed that stack of papers, that pistol fell out of the glove box like this. The butt of that pistol was plain to see. I'm sitting back there. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there so far back, as far back in the seat as I can. My hands plainly in my lap with, just, wanting to make absolutely sure that my hands are in plain sight, so that the officer, if he does see it, knows that I am not reaching for that thing. Well, the officer eventually lets us go, and I asked my brother, I said, do you remember what's in that glove box? No? Oh. And then we told my little brother what was in the glove box. And he's back there, he's back there, what? And, when we told him, I think he nearly needed to change his pants. Anyway, that was episode 1 of Tales from Laffin Land. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. LaffinBoy out.